jodalawa riwruok ema nyalo kelo golo ganda kama gintie kaka sudo mbele. Thurwa ka osedok chien manyaka koro wati gi thuolo mwayudo no mondo wago yatwa moro. De koro yo muwinji wachonu mar kababu madonjo bondo madhiero pinyo yieno te maridre mwalo nyaka derani. Dino osego e lami higni manene. Nikech yore molos kuonde mamoko nitiere mok inyal pimo kata gi ndara muwinja wachono. To awe maber sani, ero koro sani ochopo. Ne wakete budget gi koni, to mbalo kocha, kawuoko thobe kadhi nyaka got kachola, be wachak wakete budget mopogore gi mwaketo kani. Wadwaro ni kaber to higni 2-3 gi, thurwa ka otudre, thurwa ka oyudie nafu, thurwa ka ni dongruok manyocha winja, beno yudre. Koro, nitie gima dwana chaka wachnu kaluwore gi riwruokwa kaka jotelo. Wan kaka oganda, nitiere kaka Nyasaye nochweyo oganda koganda. Oganda mar joluo ok bed gi jotelo ariyo. Ruodhi ok bedi ariyo e piny luo. Pok notimore. Ruoth bedo mana achiel. Ruoth bedo mana achiel. Omiyo wan kaka oganda wa, Nyasaye pod omiyowa ruoth achiel. Pod ongima. Iluonge ni Raila Amolo Odinga. Wanyisu, sani e upako ni mbadi minister. Gimomiyo abedo minister en riwruok manyo wan go kaka oganda. Ka un ji manok, onge ng'ama deu. Kukeru, ne uru jomo okere. Bigombo migi kata minister makoro miyani. Chama wa marwa en chama miluongo ni ODM. An kata mana jatenda momiya tich ma ude lango ni ong'eyo maber en ja UDA. Ta ana onge UDA. Ana e ODM. Ema nyocho yierago ka ane ODM. Bedo official chairman mar ODM ema nyaweyo. To pod an ja chama mar ODM. ODM koro tiyo gi UDA kanyakla. Kendo wadwa ni watem matek mondo UDA gi ODM oti kanyakla nyaka wadhi e yiero. Nikech bang'e no be nitie gik ma wageto. Kwa gik 2027 kore ka walaro kendo mbele. Gima litna ni ng'ato wuoyo kocha to wacho ni mondo wawe tiyo gi Ruto to yanyo wabe yieno. Koro an ok ang'eyo ng'ama sero nyako to yanyo ni tiende obam. To ge mondo dhi odagi nyako na kia ni nyako ma wiyo ousore machal nade. Made yie dhi dagi ng'ama en oteri tiwinyo kokuodho ne nyako ng'ato nyako no tiende to bam. Ser to seri. Akia ni nyiri adi manyalo dhi dak gi ng'ano ting' na badi. Ka koro ng'ato nyalo wacho ni en gima wang'o iye gi Ruto, ni Ruto weyo kura 5 milion, 6 milion, ni dhi manyo kura 1 milion. Ni wan oganda luo Abusia nyaka nyon Mombasa. Ni wan mana 1 milion kende Kenya ka. But wanyisue gimomiyo wachno nyotimore. Jogi osebedo katamo wa e kipande gi kura. Higni giduto. Kura mane luo ka counties wang'wen gi en kura 1 milion gi 600,000 mapok ong'adi. Wang'ni wang'ade. Ikri kao kipande. Kipande dwa biro kae. Wang'ni wadwa chiwe dala ka dala. Kendo kosedhi Nairobi, kendo wakelo gi geche dala ka dala. Onge mistake mwatimo wamiyo mna jowa mane pok oyudo kipande mondo bedgo. Gin bende wabiro tero ne gi joge gimodong' waseko kwan gi githin gin mana 5 ewi 100. Koro wamiyo gi kipande gi te jomoningo bedo gi kipande. Wan bende wamiyo jowa te jomoningo bedo gi kipande. Wach moro ni kia idhako tiwacho dholuo ka ni to nyo ya gweng'u kucho bathe ka ni tikoni ni dhi om kipande mar wuoru to nyocha pok wanyombo kuro midhi keti kuro okidhi wamiye miya kipande gi mar chuori makare chuori odhi kapango many mana yuori moro kel kipande ne. Wawinjore. Koro ubro winjo report male wasechano mpango mondo wambe wabed gi power marwa moningo bed ni wabedo go mar go kura. Ma kwa chiko kamoro to wachike kaka oganda. Mondo wambe wabed gi luoro e Kenya ka. Mondo ji oluorwa. Kosa wacho marach. Now let me finish. I want to finish. If you are keen to see what is happening in this country today, whatever we are seeing is not genuine concern of wananchi complaining about bad or poor governance. We know that we are not perfect as a country. We know that we still have a long way to go in all spheres of life, whether economic, social, political. We have made some steps and we are still making steps. Politically, Kenya is envied in the region as one of the democratic states in this region. But we still have a long way to go. There are still reforms that we must implement. One of them is the police reforms. And we are not supporting police excesses. Any police excess must be condemned. But we must also look for solutions. But if there is a problem with the police and that has been investigated, there is killing and it has been investigated, the culprits are already arrested, they are already charged in court and being prosecuted, what else do you want the government to do? Does that give you the permission to go and loot supermarket? Does that give you excuse to go and vandalize petrol stations? Does it give you excuse to rape our women? Does it give you excuse to steal from the shops and the eateries, people who have nothing to do with that brutality? It doesn't. And that is what we saw on 25th of June and 7th of July. Instead of commemorating a significant day that brought turnaround in the politics of this country, where people, men and women, came out and said no to dictatorship. Instead of commemorating that day, we saw shameless individuals, young people, incited on ethnic lines, going to loot shops, going to vandalize petrol stations, raping women in the streets. And then you want to tell us that that is democracy. There is no democracy that allows you to infringe on the rights of others. And that is what we saw. And I keep on saying, recently I was in London, just ahead of Governor Ochila Yako. And we signed contracts with companies who are coming to invest in this country to create jobs for our youth. There is a company called Lloyd. It's one of the leading world's leading companies, insurance companies in the world. Number two was a company called Bupa. It is the leading health insurance company in the world. We signed, and I signed, agreement with a company called AFC, African Finance Corporation. We also signed another one with the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. And in September, they are coming here. They will advertise positions for Kenyans at the managerial level to recruit Kenyans, because they are setting up regional headquarters here for the whole region of Africa. All these companies I'm talking about. Then the next thing that you see, the same young people we want to create jobs for are in the streets looting shops. And yet I was convincing these people back there that we have a human capital that is responsive, that is intelligent, a human capital that is comparable to none in the region, better than Ghana. Don't go to Nigeria, don't go to Algeria, don't go to Egypt, don't go to South Africa, come to Kenya, invest there, your investment will be safe. Then when I take a flight coming back to Kenya, the first thing I see are people in the streets burning tires, going to loot shops, going to vandalize petrol stations, my friend, those people would not take me seriously anymore. So let me conclude. What is this that people think that these people who are convincing us that there is nothing happening in this country, what is it that is going so bad that was not happening during Uhuru Kenyatta's time? If we look at economy, the agriculture sector, remember when Ruto became president, we had sufurias on our heads because tulikuwa tunasikia njaa kila siku. Are we still having sufurias on our heads? The tea sector, and I want to speak, Central Province, they rely on tea, coffee, and milk. Those three subsectors in the agricultural sector are doing better than when Uhuru Kenyatta was the president. And themselves, they are saying it. Have you heard them complaining about tea? Are they complaining about coffee? Are they complaining about milk? And sugar is being revived. And this one, I'm not sijashtaki Ochilo hapa, lakini that is the fact. In so many years, we have not been transferring the full location of counties to counties. So many years. I think almost the entire period of Uhuru Kenyatta's presidency, 10 years. This year, including the areas we carried forward from 2023-24, we released all the allocation to the counties. This year is the first year. This is the first year that we have agreed and signed division of revenue bill before 30th of June. Because we support devolution, which Raila Odinga is supporting. And we discussed with President Ruto and he accepted that we should not play hardball. We agree, Senate, National Assembly, Treasury, we sat down, chair budget committee in the Senate, leadership of the National Assembly, leadership of the Senate, we agreed in a record one day that we transfer, even though it is not enough, but we start with 415 billion because we support devolution. I am moving quickly. Masara will tell you. This is the first year that we have released all the money for constituencies. CDF, 100% before the end of the financial year. We have also made sure that the whole development budget, 94% financing of development budget of Kenya. That has not happened in so many years. Then you are saying that nothing is happening. You have just heard that we released 8 billion to support salary increment for teachers because we agreed with them and signed. We don't want teachers to go to the street. It's when we are coming back to say, tumepata pesa. Tutatafuta, tuwapatie pesa, kabla wajaenda street. That is what we told them. Even though money is not enough, but lakini tutatafuta. Then you are saying that this government is not doing enough. I want to tell you as I conclude, that even SHA, this health care system, that they thought would not work, it is going to work. We are putting more money to it. Kenyans who must be treated when they are sick. You cannot have a sick nation and expect development and expect economic progress. Apa aroni ki kanyo benda tieka. Donga wacho weche mano ningodhiye yamo. Koso donga wacho gi. Gik ma wacho ko uneno ni rach. Ang'eyo ni joluo be chwado kisungu kaka sadhi. An tie. Onge gima dwaro ni achung' na dwaro kura mora mora. An koma Nyasaye omiya ni ema bede. Nikech onge jaluo manosebede. To ji to koro bede 17, an ng'at mar 18. Nyaka Kenya yudo uhuru. Nyopo kwa yudo kombni. Abede gi siana na ariyo. Atiyo kaka Nyasaye omiya nguvu. Kendo adwa ni mondo kik ami joluo be wich kuot. Ni gini nugombo. Koro nyomiugo. To dak waneno. Adwa natem gi nguvu na duto mondo wadhi mbele. Ero kamano jo PEFA